happy to be here today. I'm feeling myself.
Dumelang. My name is Satopala and this is AI Conversations. If you are new here, this is a platform where we talk about everything tech, everything AI, and everything current affairs. And if you are returning, welcome back to another episode. As you guys know, I am never alone. And today I am with a vibrant, a knowledgeable, beautiful young lady. I will let her introduce herself.
Hi guys, hi everyone. My name is Palisa Mufugeng and I am the vibrant girl. Are you feeling the energy?
We definitely are feeling the energy, okay? Palisa, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to AI Conversations. We are so happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Great. So last week we had the man behind the mic. Now guess who's back? We have the lady behind the mic.
Pew, 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 pew.
Let's go now.
Guys, I am back. Glad to be back. Thank you guys so much. Welcome, Balisa.
Thank you.
Love it.
It's a new week. It's a new day. Okay, it's a new Tuesday. And I want to know how you guys are doing.
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
Just happy. I'm a happy soul.
Just
Can you
vibing.
tell? I'm just vibing.
Just vibing. Okay.
Vibing with AI.
You know what it is at AI campus. Yeah. Okay. Lady behind the mic, how you doing?
I'm wonderful, darling. I'm just wonderful. I am absolutely glad to be back. I've
Okay.
missed my seat and you guys as well.
Okay.
How are you doing? Our hostess with the mostest.
I am doing okay. Yeah, I'm just tired. I know it's Tuesday, but like, I'm tired. It's been a very long week, doll. It's been a very long week. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so let's just get to know our guest a little bit more. She told us her name is Palisa Mufugeng. So we want to know where Palisa is from, what Palisa does, and where Palisa sees herself in the future.
Okay. I'm from Denisville, which is in Free State. Shout out to Free State. I'm a marketing intern here at AI Campus, product knowledge assistant.
Okay.
And then I see myself working as marketing and communication specialist.
Okay.
This means that I'm definitely going back to school.
Yes.
At the moment, girl needs to still great, but that is where we're going.
A girl that is learned, okay? A girl that is very knowledgeable. So where would you like to do your master's?
My master's.
Yes.
UJ.
Okay, UJ.
I was a student at UJ for the past 3 years, but I think like I have to be loyal, you know. I'm loyal.
Okay. Okay, UJ Liamukwakela. You guys are hearing your master's candidate, your future master's candidate, okay? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So master's in communication?
Yes, it's masters in communication.
Okay, and how long do you want to work before you get into your studies again?
Yeah, I definitely if I wanted to go back actually this year,
Okay.
but due to some situations, Nyana,
Okay.
I couldn't really enroll. But I'm just hoping that next year I'll definitely go back and I'll finish my studies. Yeah.
Do you want to work and study or just study?
Knowing myself, I want to go back to living full time.
Okay.
But I've experienced being in a corporate world, so I think I'll just do part time. Study.
Try to
work,
balance.
Try to balance.
Yeah.
I have to.
So how is the shift from school, full-time school, to full-time work in corporate?
Well, the transition. I think I was, like I have mentioned already, that I wanted to go back to school full time. I think, I don't know, guys. I
Okay.
don't know. But it wasn't really smooth because when I remember me being here, I've always wished to get something. I was praying that I get something. At the same time, I wanted to go back to school. I also wanted to find something, job nyana. When I realized that I'm no longer going back to school, like, I was just shattered. Now I have to go back, like, plan. What is it that you really want to do now? Obviously, I can't go back to school, so it means that I have to start working. But being here at AI campus, I guess, like, things were kind of smooth, so the transition wasn't really that. Even though I was not in a good space, but coming here just got me excited. Working in Santon, girl. So here's
Okay, I do find importance in getting some experience once you do your degree before you go into your postgrad, because then you get to your masters, right? You do your masters 1 year. I think communications is 2 years at UJ. So you do your masters for 2 years, and when you apply to maybe be a lecturer, right, they say that your requirements are show your masters and then maybe like 2 years of experience, and now you don't have experience. So I do think that this was definitely a blessing in disguise, that when it's time for you to do your masters, you know, you will go back and do it, you know, after getting your experience. But good luck with everything.
thank you, Queen.
Oh, at a queen. So, okay, let's get into our conversation for today. So, I don't know where you do your shopping. I love myself Checkers. I'm a Checkers girly. I shop rather at Pick and Pay only because of convenience. But originally, I and Checkers. You know, one more thing that I really, really love about Checkers is Checkers 6060, you know, the original. That's where it started, right? Like the whole delivery of like scooter delivery.
Let me find that for
and
you,
also,
girl.
I think, like, it was celebrating 60 years of.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess that is where it also comes from.
Yeah,
I
so
think last year there was Checkers 6060, something like that. Or was it just Checkers 60? Because I remember they had some sort of a campaign last year.
they changed their name. Before it was Checkers
Let's
6060.
confirm, lady.
Okay, let's ask lady behind the mic.
Yes.
While, you know, our lady is still checking, where do you shop?
ShopRite. I'm a ShopRite girl.
Yes, because you're shopping the right way.
Definitely.
Come on, marketing. come on. Anyway, so okay, does ShopRite have your Checkers 6060 like type of thing?
Not really. It
Oh,
doesn't.
Okay.
Not
Anyway,
that I know of.
Not
I
that
don't
you
think
know
it does, yeah.
okay, our lady is ready. Okay.
Okay. So, firstly, yes, Checkers introduced the first ever grocery delivery service in South Africa, and that was in 1985.
Oh, what?
Is that true?
That's so crazy. All along, I'm thinking like, you know.
Because it's like. No, because it was like, because I'm like, what? Like, first grocery delivery system in South Africa in 1985. Maybe it was different back then, or maybe it was
Okay.
like, you know,
What was
can
the
we get a
name?
double fact check up in this house?
What was the name back then? Because I think the
Let me find
6060
out.
came
Let me find
about
out.
recently.
Definitely.
But anyway, we're having the chat about different retail store delivery services, because AI, there's an integration of AI tools that is happening in South Africa currently within retail stores. Oh, just a bit.
So right, it had that first grocery delivery system in South Africa, 1985. But then it had the first 60-minute delivery system, 6060, the Checkers 6060 in 2019, right? So that 60-minute one came through in like 2019. And you're right, ShopRite does not currently offer a standalone grocery delivery app under the
Okay.
ShopRite brand. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, lady behind the mic. So, as I was saying, we're having this chat about your Checkers 6060 and your ShopRite, all the Pick and Pay ASAP rather, all the retail stores, grocery retail stores that offer delivery services, right? We're having this chat because they are I don't know if like I'm saying this correctly in Heinz way. What's Heinz way, guys?
Girl, what is hindsight? In hindsight?
No. They are in the process. Yes, in the process. They are in the process of integrating an AI tool that helps them work way more efficiently than they are right now, right? So in terms of how they store their food in store, right? Or the racks, how they update their customers that this kind of package is in store, this kind of product is in store. Also, how they track whether products are running out or not in store. So there's something called very there's something called RFID, and I think we would love for our lady behind the mic to just inform us on what the abbreviation stands for and the explanation of how this thing works.
So, pretty much an RFID, it stands for radio frequency identification. And in formal terms, I will say that it's a mature auto ID technology that leverages your electromagnetic fields to wirelessly capture data from tags that are attached to assets, inventory, or people. So if you want, I can just dive into like a practical explanation of
Definitely.
that. So this will be like with regards to chocolates, because our hostess is in love with the Kit Kat, so let's imagine it like this way. In terms of delivery, right? Delivery. So let's say that the pallet of tagged chocolates will roll through like a doorway antenna, right? So the system will then instantly read every tag, right, and confirm the exact count. And it will flag any missing bars before the driver leaves as well. Because in this case, we're imagining that each chocolate bar, right, each chocolate bar has a tiny radio tag on it, right? And then they come in pallets, right? Like lots of them, yeah. So, and then on the shelf, it would be like small, like slim readers under the shelf, obviously placed there. Under the shelf, keep pinging the tags. So when shoppers grab 3 Dairy Milks or 3 Kit Kats, the system then sees the count drop and sends a refill alert to staff, right? With regards to expiry control, the tag will then also store the bar's best before date. So near the closing time, the software will list the chocolates that will expire soon so that the team can discount or donate them, reducing waste, which I think is quite an important thing like for us, because majority of the waste is through like human like food waste actually. Yeah.
Okay, that is very interesting, actually, very smart as well, very innovative, very like next level, future innovation type of thing. So, what are your thoughts about it?
Well, I actually love this. I love it because I'm thinking that now we won't have those inconveniences whereby someone goes to a customer has a complaint, they lodging complaints that they had something that was spoiled for years. We wouldn't have like such stuff. Forgive me. So we wouldn't have such stuff or such incidents. So I think this is very it's very beautiful, and it's also making their job to be easier because now you know that there's something, you don't have to go through each rack, checking what is it that's spoiled. You know that chocolates or what drinks or whatever is spoiled, you go focus on that now. Not
it even tells you before they even like get spoiled,
That is
so
more nice,
you don't even like reach that point actually. Yeah, which reminds me actually of like one of our in-house products at AI campus here, which is ComplyOn. Right, simply putting together compliance and onboarding, but does so much more than that, right? Because now it's like, for example, let's say, where do you guys shop again? Sorry.
ShopRite.
Pick and
Checkers.
Pay, Checkers.
Oh,
Yeah, let's say one
and
of
Pay,
those,
yeah.
definitely. So let's say one of those like now gets transformed into like a smart store. Let me take ShopRite actually, because ShopRite is like very popular and is where like a lot of our fellow South African people do go shop there, because of just the bracket that it caters for.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, turning it into a smart store. I don't know. I think to just like start off with, what does smart store mean to you guys? Yeah. When I say smart store, like what do you guys imagine? Like, am I talking about shopping carts that are self-driving, or am I talking about like, let me not give you guys the answers. No. What am I talking about?
I'm thinking that you're talking about the way AI is also, or digital things are mostly related, or like they often use this term like smart innovation platform. So I'm thinking that it will be a platform, it will be a store that has to do with some AI nyana, or that is online, that is digital, something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay, cool. Let our lady continue. Sorry. Yeah.
No. What does it mean to you?
What does it mean to me?
Yeah. What does smart store mean to you?
I share the same sentiments as our guest, that it definitely taps into having AI deeply integrated into the store, the way that they deliver, the way that they operate in store. It has AI in it, smart
Just
ways
makes
of doing
matter
things.
online,
Yeah.
accessible. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll just like maybe like drop a few points, like just a little bit on that. So pretty much it's exactly what you guys are saying and just a bit more. So I'll make an example with our ComplyOn platform. Let's say that ShopRite, where's the ShopRite? ShopRite somewhere. ShopRite West Dean implements our ComplyOn within their store, and they decide to become a smart store, right? So this is where now they can pretty much like connect their current vendor management portal to our ComplyOn supplier performance package. So now it's like every new chocolate or like dairy supplier or whatever supplier is then automatically screened for FICA compliance, your tax compliance, your food and safety certificate. So it does that for you automatically, ensuring that these suppliers and people you're dealing with are compliant before they get involved within the processes of your store and the likes and things like that. So yeah, like pretty much. And also another thing is that imagine if, for example, when it comes to ShopRite liquor, ShopRite liquor, we know that there are underage humans who are purchasing liquor and whatnot, right? So imagine if we can have like an age-restricted self-checkout, right? So crazy, actually. I've got a reference story somewhere here. So, I've got a reference story somewhere here. I think you guys can just check it out in your free time as well. It's the Amazon no cashier like checkout store. So pretty much they don't have anyone working in there, right? And then it's pretty much like self-service. They've got the AI checking out for them and whatnot. I'd love to go into more detail, but no. So we can check that out. And then, so pretty much, for example, is like when a customer picks up alcohol, and then the vision system like will then hand it on to ComplyOn's identity verification feature, is that then the shopper will then scan their ID or something like that, and it will be actually able to pick up if this kid's using a fake ID or whether they are actually of the required age to consume. So cool stuff like that, really.
Very, very innovative, like I mentioned earlier, right? So I heard you mention that the smart tool can then check the ID and, check if this person is the right age to be purchasing what they're purchasing, right? So what then happens when this information is inside the system, the AI system, right? Because with this new AI that is being integrated by not ShopRite, sorry, by Checkers and Pick and Pay and more, I would love to believe, they are going to be using a chatbot, right? So this chatbot is going to be a platform. I think they're going to be using WhatsApp actually. It's going to be a place where they talk to you about the food that is in store, right? So I think they also just collect data on the type of food that you buy or purchase a lot. So then the same way they can check or detect rather whether or how many times this specific product goes off rack. I'm really looking for this word, guys. What's this word? What are the racks professionally called in store?
Shelves.
Yes, off shelf. Thank you so much. So that product, they check how many times, right? The AI tool detects how many times this product goes off shelf, right? And then it alerts whoever store manager, for example, that hey, this product is going off shelf a lot, so restock on it more, right? So the same way it is able to detect that chatbot is also able to text you and be like, your Kit Kat is in store, right? So now it has your information. So now the ID is inside the AI system. So what type of compliance takes place when these AI tools have our information? What can we trust them to have and handle our information professionally? Yes, professionally.
So now that we're dealing with customer data, which is very important to the customer, I think what is very important for the retailers, they're supposed to be considerate that like humans, because I remember I once had, I don't really remember what store was it, but now that you're mentioning it, I once had this one shop texting me that I need to check certain products, and I was like, oh, so, and I was like, where did they take my number and stuff? But now that you're mentioning it, with ComplyOn, what it can do is that, like you've mentioned, that they will already have their number. Their retailer will have the customer's number. It'll check whether the consent, the customers have given their consent to be contacted, because we have to remember that there are certain regulations that are in place. Say, for example, for them to be able to contact you, they need to have your number, right? So they need to know whether, I think in this case, this is whereby ComplyOn will check customer consent, right? And check whether like they do agree to be contacted. They do agree to be contacted for specific reasons, whether they allowed to receive communication via WhatsApp or email or whatever way. So with ComplyOn, we have built-in compliance checks, built-in regulations. So for example, POPIA Act, we do have it. So it'll flag that there's this data that we're dealing with. Is this person, did this person give their consent? Do they want to be contacted? And also, I think on the back end, on the managing side, this is whereby ComplyOn will check that there's no unauthorized use, right? That all people who contacted, or the chatbot, like it is really allowed to contact that individual. So I think that is something that can be implemented in stores with that feature.
Okay. Check us, look, we like it.
ComplyOn.ai.
Okay, so yes, I do think that having a platform like ComplyOn is going to be definitely helpful for a lot of companies, whether retail stores, like no matter which company, as long as you're dealing with compliance, as long as you're dealing with a lot of customer information, then you really do need a platform like ComplyOn to check whether you are complying with the rules and regulations that protect that customer's information, right? So yeah, this was a lovely conversation. I'm so excited actually to see how these retail stores are going to further implement this AI tool, because I love convenience. when Checkers 6060, when I, covered it, I was like, yeah, this is what I want. This is for me, So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited as well.
Definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah, I think we've come to the end of our conversation. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe. And if you're returning, please like, comment, and share. This is AI Campus, and I am Tato.